Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is nothing. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing.
Oh my gosh. I just put my car in, and why the fuck ain't it tell me that my battery's about to die before then? Huh? Anyways, why did I do that? Why would I do shit? Anyways, I gotta make my bed, but I gotta take these back down. Well, wash them first and then take them back downstairs because I got my sheet. But I don't even sleep under my comforter. I don't even sleep under my comforter anyways. But I have another throw blanket like this. It's blue. It matches my comforter set. So I use that to cover up with. And yeah, and then I have another like purple fuzzy one that matches it. I think it matches it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But when Brayden comes in room, he uses that one. But I don't know. We sweat really bad in our sleep, so I don't put comforters on us because it's like, yeah. So if my thing cuts off and then you see me come back in, my battery had that because I'm going to just sit here and run it the fuck up. Okay? I'm running up. But I gotta take my hair out, y'all. That's what I'm about to do. Take this out. I'm low-key hurt, y'all, because I really don't want to take it out. But Thanksgiving is coming up, and my son's not going to be with me. It's out. Bald head. Go past my ear stuff. I just got to cut to, ow. I just got to, so I had some dreads, right? Some locks, and I was taking them out, right, y'all? And why did I cut it in the midst of taking it out? Like, and y'all, why am I breaking out? I just got off my lady time, right? And I'm breaking out. Like, I break out either before or after, or sometimes before, or sometimes both. But this time, like, my before breakout was like small little bumps. This one I got like this big ass shit on my face, and I had one on my forehead. I'm like, no, like, come and go and like silence. I mean, you're in silence, but like go and like, you don't gotta. And then my other thing is too, why do we sync with females? Like, why do we sync together? Like, that's so weird. Like, like with my ex, we would sync together all the time. Like, literally, when I stayed down in Atlanta with her for those 2 months, we were on at the same time. It was so weird. And it was just like, who the fuck wants two bratty ass motherfucking females? It's hard with nails, and y'all, I'm not even trying to pull out new scissors because y'all just heard what I said. So yeah, but no, why do we sync together? And it's like, Mother Nature, why do you have to sit here and pull up like that? Like, you can't just drip, and then like that lets us know, like, you know, just that, like, I don't know, like all the cramps and all that extra shit, like, you're doing too much. You're just doing way too much. Like, all that, me feeling nauseous and me my nipples aching and all this other stuff. Like, come on, you're doing too much. You're doing way too much just for me to fucking bleed for a few days. Like, come on now. Come on. Oh, y'all. Oh, that felt great. That felt awesome. That felt so great. But yeah. And then can we talk about pregnancy, please? Because I ain't gonna lie, some of the stuff was definitely hyped. Like, oh my gosh. Like, when I say hyped, I mean hyped. Because first of all, the drink that we have to take, it was nasty, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this is horrible. Like, y'all hyped that one. Also with what is it? Just like labor, because y'all, I didn't know that I was even in labor, so let me tell y'all that story, okay? And I also want to sit here and let me touch that really quickly. Why are men so obsessed with pregnant women? That's so weird and creepy. Like, I cannot tell you how many times men want to rub my feet, rub my belly, or, sorry, I'm ashy, or rub my belly. I would say rub my feet, rub my belly, or feed me, sorry. It was just weird. Like, or even want me to feed them, like, if you know what I mean. So it's just like, that's weird. And of course, duh, guys would ask, like, you know, but it's like, dude, what? Like, this is not your child. And I wasn't with my child's father, and you know, we, oh my god, I want this dude to stop calling me, like, I really do. Anyways, he's about to catch the hint, that the drift that I'm playing on, because stop calling me now. At this point, I'm not. Anyways, but I wasn't with my child's father. We didn't have sex until like my last month, really, seriously. Like, and we only had sex like once, so you know, I was fine. What is it? It was just weird because one guy, he actually did feed me a lot, like, but we were cool before my pregnancy and everything. But what is it, he was really just like really goofy to me. He was really goofy and just chill as hell. So we would always just like go out to eat, get drinks and stuff and chill. And I would like to say, for the ones that we like, when we go out, drink, chill, and it's just be that, and it's just be fun, I really love that. Like, I really do miss doing that, and I'm really about to start doing that again, because I miss it, and I miss y'all. Like, y'all are, and the ones that know, y'all know I miss y'all. I really do. And I'm so sorry. I have been so distant, like beyond distant. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm about to get back in the game. It's like, no. But he would, you know, pull up on me, like bring me pasta. He was like, I'm at this one place, this is like one of my favorite restaurants. He was like, you want anything from here? And I'm like, okay. I mean, this big ass thing of pasta, and like, it was not a loaf of bread, but the place that he went, it was like an Italian place, and they, I guess, make their own like bread and everything. So he had bought one for his house, and he just gave me one. I was like, okay, all right, you know. But he will always, like, he even still to this day, like, will, you know, just randomly text me here and then be like, what's up? And he calls me Pimp Juice. And he was like, what's up, Pimp Juice, how are you, and little stuff like that. And I'm like, okay. But you know, I like it, you know. I respect it. He definitely checks up on me and my son here and there, and even my family, period. And when I was also pregnant, I had someone like taking care of me, like paying for like my gender reveal. I get to have a baby shower because COVID, so I didn't get to have that. But everything after that, y'all, see a stink bug. I hate the fucking winter, and living in this area, y'all, it's like wooded, but y'all, it's usually my son's room that gets them really bad. I'm sorry, I just don't like stink bugs. I don't like bugs. Hold on, guys. Cause I don't want y'all to hear me scream, and I'm gaining the courage right now as we said. When you get that courage, that bitch gonna be gone. I know. I'll be back. Honestly, forget where I left off. I think I was talking about Boo Boo. He would like take care of us. He still does. If anything is needed, you know. But yeah, another thing was that I was about to sit here and say, I'm trying to really remember everything that I should have just watched the video before I even started the video back. But that's the end of that. But guys are really like, oh, I was about to sit here and swipe this thing on out. But another thing is, guys, not another thing, same thing, y'all are just really weird. But it's like y'all be doing this to y'all baby's mom, so it'd be weird. It'd be really weird, and it's like some of y'all don't even be there for y'all kids, but y'all be wanting to be stepdaddies. It's weird, really weird. If you ask me, I could just really do this for right now until like Wednesday. No, all jokes aside, I can really do this until Wednesday, guys, because yeah. Anyways, I just want to say pregnancy was not that bad. I mean, the carrying, like the last trimester, that shit wasn't it. It wasn't it at all. Like when I say it wasn't it, woo, was not it. I mean, I felt like hell. Like I just felt like literally disgusting. Like I was about to explode. Just how people sit here and say that's exactly how you feel. You just feel like you ran out of room. You're, you know, filled to capacity. Get the fuck out. Get out. Okay? Like before the fire marshals come. Like, get out. But birth, it wasn't bad either. Like I had so when I went into labor, I just felt like, well, my mucus plug came out one night, and I'm like, okay, like some white, like this little white thing came out. I'm like, okay, I had, you know, called my mom in because I was staying down at my brother's, because not that I was scared, but it was just like the hospital was like way too far for me, and the hospital at my brother's was like 10 minutes away, if that. So I just rather had stayed, you know, closer to the hospital, so I didn't have to, you know, suffer for too long. If it was to be like some excruciating pain, I didn't want to do that, because it would have been like, coming from my house, it would have been like a 30, not a 30-minute drive. It would have been like a 20, 25. It depends, honestly, what way we would have went, what timing everything would have happened. But the timing that I had to go to the hospital, yeah, I would have definitely wanted to be where the fuck I was, because I would have been angry, okay? I went into labor like in the morning, like 8 that morning. Well, I'm sorry, I went into labor 8 that night, woke up 8 that morning, and it was just like I'm still in pain and everything. Like, okay, sorry, let me backtrack and like go from the beginning. All right, a mucus plug, I'm sorry guys, a mucus plug had came out, and I'm like, okay, all right. Next thing you know, I'm my mucus plug came out, I had got off the toilet and everything, and I went into the living room, and I'm cool for like a good 20 minutes, and next thing you know, like my back just started hurting like really bad, and I was just like, oh gosh. Like it felt like I needed to crack it, but it also felt like there was just pressure on it, like it was just so much pressure. I'm like, okay. So I had like went to the bathroom. Mind you, there was no like, you know, my water didn't break or anything, but when I was pregnant, I mean, never mind. When I was pregnant, I was like extremely, like that. It is true. You get extremely, you know. So it was just like that. I hated it so much because it feels like you're like sweating in a sense down there, and it's just like, it was just, I didn't like it. It was just way too much, because it's like I'm not having sex at this moment, so it's just like there's no, I'm not saying there's no need for it to be, there is no need for it to be like that right now, like what the heck, like, you know. So it's just like it was that was one disgusting thing that I didn't like about pregnancy at all. So I had went back to the bathroom. I'm like, what the heck? So when I sat on the toilet and sat up, I felt better. Like I felt so much better. So I sat on the toilet for a good bit, and I'm like, alright, so like what the heck, and then the pain ended up going away. So I got off the toilet, and you know, I was able to, you know, sit down for a little bit. So this keeps going on, like I keep going back and forth to the bathroom. So now I'm thinking about it, maybe when I was going to the bathroom, that's when I was having like contractions and everything. So that back pain was just like my contractions. So I don't know where everybody else gets their contractions, I guess, you know, all in, but I didn't get the contractions like that. Like it was just like really bad back pains. Like that's all that I had. And it wasn't like, oh my god, because you know how people labor or having like contractions, I'm like, that wasn't for me. Like I swear to goodness, like that's why I'm like, I'm looking at people now like, are you serious? But I am going to get to the part where I can understand where this came from, okay? So so I get off the toilet for like the last time, and no, this is like I said, going through the night, and in the morning I get on the toilet, and I'm just like, yeah, it's weird. So my mom was like, are you going to go home? Because she was heading out to work. So she was like, are you going to go home? And I was like, no, I'm just going to stay here. So one, I kind of rather had stayed there too, because my brother gets a morning nurse. So I would have felt better being around a nurse going into labor, because you know, you're a nurse, you know, nurse me. Even though I know she wasn't there to service me, she's not paid to service me, but it's just like, I'm in labor, could you please? And she would have helped. She definitely would have helped. Like, she would have helped. Like, you know what I mean? So she still has nursed now to this day. So sweet. But I just rather had stayed there, and I was just like, the pain did start to like get a little intense, and it did start to, you know, get a little rapid, like a little faster. So I ended up calling into the hospital, and I'm like, I feel like I'm about to poop, like, and there was nothing coming out. Like, I just feel like I'm about to poop. And I'm like, well, you're probably in labor. Could you get off the toilet before you have him in the toilet and come in? So I had called my mom, and I was like, I have to go into the hospital. Like, they're telling me to come in because I feel like I have to poop. And my mom, it took her, like, literally, it didn't take her long at all to get to me. She was there like that, okay? She really came to me fast. So, mind you, when I say I was prepared, when I say everything was like at my brother's house, that's really where I was hoping everything would have happened, because I had my overnight bag. I had, got there, and I seen some girl when I was to go check in. Well, I went upstairs, went to go check into the, area that I had to go in, because, you know, in McGee there's like certain areas, like if you're having a regular appointment, you go here. If you're going to be induced, you go here. And then if you're about to go into, like, you know, they just had certain like parts of the hospital. So I went to the part that I had to go to, and as I'm going in, I see this girl that needs to go to school, and I'm like, I asked her, I was like, did you go to order days? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, so did I. And I knew she was in my class, so I'm like, so when I actually gave birth, she ended up coming upstairs, because we couldn't have visitors until it was COVID. And she actually came upstairs, and she was like, since you can't have any visitors, I thought that I'd bring you this. And it was so cute. I still have it to this day. It's like this little glass thing, and it says boy on it, and it's a balloon. And I was like, oh gosh, it's so cute. So yes, 2 years later, I still have it. Yes. So I go, like you see how I went and said hi, you know, I'm all that. So it's like, I'm cool. Like, I'm not in pain, like, oh my god, I'm about to die. Like, I'm in pain, but I'm not, like, you know, tripping out or anything. So I go sit down, but it was just like, as I, well, after I not log in, but, you know, give them my information and all that, tell them, you know, everything that's going on, I sit here and go ahead to sit down, and I'm like, all right, this is taking a little long. And then, like I told you, I was like getting contractions at that time. So I started like feeling like this weird stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, like, come on. So I walked up, and I was like, no, could y'all take me back? Like, I feel something coming out of me. Like, it was really like, that was the moment. So they took me back, y'all. They took me back, and they checked me. Why was I 10 centimeters dilated. I was 10 centimeters dilated. I went through the whole, you know, at home, really. Like, I went through my whole process like that at home. So they're like, well, you're 10 centimeters dilated, but your water has yet to break or anything. So, you know, I don't know, you know, I don't know what you want me to do, but we're not able to, like, we're just going to let you sit. So they just wanted me, because like I told you, I want everything to be natural. I was supposed to go to the birthing center, but I couldn't, because I'm a carrier for sickle cell. So my scores were dropping way too low when I had him, and come to find out, he ended up having he was a carrier for sickle cell as well. He is a carrier for sickle cell as well. So when I had to keep going back, like, when it was like a month before I was even due, and my scores were way too low, so they had me come in like frequently. Like, when I say frequently, I was like there every week or every other week, and my scores just kept dropping like way too low. And I was like, I didn't take my medication like my whole pregnancy, but I did start taking it at the end, but it was just like way too late. So it was just like, I'm fucked. I just have to give birth at an actual hospital, because they had to monitor me and everything. So, and even after, I don't know, anybody have to wear a wristband after they gave birth for a whole year? I had to wear a purple wristband just in case anything happened to me and I had to go to the ER. They knew I just gave birth, and I think that was it. Like, just that I just gave birth. But I'm like, okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to wait. But I'm like, it's just like, it's not that I needed him out of me, but it was just like I said, I'm already uncomfortable, like about to explode. And it was just like, now my back is killing me, it's hard to walk, and it's just like, oh my goodness. And it's just like, I hate feeling like I have to poop, and I hate the constipated feeling, and that's just like just what it was. It was just like you have to poop and it's just not coming out. Oh my gosh, like what the heck. So we wait like a good couple, you know, minutes or whatever, and next thing you know, the doctor was like, I mean, I can break your water for you. So she goes in, breaks my water. She breaks my water, y'all. Why the fuck did this little boy shit inside me? So when she breaks my water, it's like the liquid and everything, but also his poop and everything. She was like, oh, he pooped inside you. I said, oh, that's not cute. That's nasty as hell. Like, what? So when that happens, they gave me something for that to, you know, clear everything out and all that. But what is it? He had pooped and everything. They cleaning everything off, cleaning me up, and then next thing you know, they go and check me, and they're like, you're back down to 9 centimeters. I said, what? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding what you're talking about. So y'all, I went back down to 9 centimeters, so I had to wait that 1 centimeter. I had to wait for that 1 centimeter. Okay, y'all, it took literally 4 hours. It took me 4 hours until like I was, you know, but it didn't happen naturally, and I should have just waited naturally. And I'm like, yeah, but why wouldn't you come? Like, if you was doing all this cramping yada yada yet before and everything, why aren't you doing that now? Like, mind you, I tell you my back was still hurting, but you remember I told you like I was still having like my back was hurting, but it was like it would intensify, and I guess that's when the things happen. I wasn't having any of that after my water broke. Like, it was my back hurt, and it was just like feeling stiff and everything, but I wasn't having like those intense like pains, so I wasn't getting that last contraction or anything. So I'm fine and everything. The guy comes in and he's asking, well, before he even comes in, I'm sitting here talking and chit-chatting with her and everything. She was like, you wouldn't even know you're in labor. Like, I'm sitting here cracking jokes and everything with him and everything. Cracking, yeah, I keep saying. Anyways, so we're cracking, well, I'm cracking jokes, laughing, hee hee, and then next thing you know, the guy comes in like to explain the epidural, and I'm like, I only have 1 centimeter. Why would I literally went all the way natural. Why would I, you know, get one just for 1 centimeter? That was like my thought on this whole thing for that, especially when she told me how far along I was. I was like, okay, like I can just like troop it out, even though oh, I'm sorry guys, I didn't even have any, I just had water. Anyways, I was just like, why would I do all of that for 1 centimeter? Like, my mindset was just like, do this whole natural. And I was like, I already knew that I still had the process to like push them out, and like I could still rip even though I did. But it was just like, I was already, you know, that far along. Like, why not just, you know, continue? Like, I really did good. I went all the way through. So they gave me, we were waiting and everything, and she was like, well, to speed it up, we can give you da-da-da-da-da. Don't ever, it starts with a P and I always forget what it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. Don't ever get that shit, okay? That right there, once I got that, I like, my whole world just like, oh my goodness, my whole attitude changed. I was definitely in labor then. Like, I felt everything, and that's when I was like, yes, please go to get the epidural, please. And it was just like, I don't even know why I did that even now, because it was just like, it hurt, but like I could have just thugged it out. I was so mad when I got it, y'all. I was so mad at myself. I'm still mad at myself. I'm still so mad at myself because I could have just thugged it out. I could have thugged it out. Why? Because I got the epidural, probably not even 10 minutes, I hit that 1 centimeter, and I was about to say pooping, but I'm pushing, and my baby was out. But the thing is, like, when they gave it to me, you know how when they give it to you, you just like, you start to get like, when it sets and everything, you just like get real like, I don't know, when the epidural hit me, I just got like really chill and relaxed, and I was just like cool, and like, mind you, it just hit me, like it just set in and everything. So she's like, push, and I'm like, I give one good push, and next thing you know, I push again, and his head comes out, and he's like in between, like he's just, his head is just out, like his neck is, you know, right in, he's still in, like his neck is inside, but it's outside. So she's like, one more push and we got him, y'all. When I say, you can hear in the video of when I was giving birth, I was like, I can't, and I just like, and then she's like, no, you have to, he's going to suffocate, because I was on his throat. So I just like, I don't know where the energy and everything came from, but I am pushed, and they pulled him on out, and I just like, and then they put him on, I was like, oh my baby. But that was just like, y'all, when he came out, when like the rest of them came out, it felt good. But y'all, and that's another thing, y'all sat here and said that the pushing the placenta hurts. Yo, that felt so fucking bomb. Oh my gosh, I know it may sound weird, but that shit felt so bomb. Oh my gosh, it just felt like I just shit my whole life away. Like I just shit everything out. It just felt so good. Oh my goodness. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I just be wishing that my shits would feel like that, because bro, just leave me alone. At this point, please just leave me alone. Oh yeah, you too. That's a different person. I didn't say either numbers, but they got the same beginning numbers. Just leave me alone. But shit's crazy. The only thing that really hurt to me was when they had to come in your room and push on your stomach at night when you're asleep and everything. That was it. That was really it. I would definitely do that shit again. It was definitely lit. Not lit, but like, I'm not lying, but it wasn't lit, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. But yeah, that's really it for this. I really wasn't even, wasn't supposed to be a video. I was actually supposed to be like a daily vlog. I really don't have shit to do today. I'm not going to be getting my son until after Thanksgiving, and right now I really don't even care. I just know when he gets back, I hope his hair is going to be together, and it's not. I already know it's not. I already know. So I'm leaving this weekend. We're going to DC, so I do have to I guess do a get ready with me for that. He said, damn bitch, how many times we gotta get ready with you? But I'm not doing much really, y'all. Like, y'all can honestly start getting ready. Ooh, my little stool. Y'all can honestly start getting ready with me now. Like, I just need to start like packing outfits, like getting outfits together for real. That's really it, because I still have my nails done. This weekend was a week. Yeah, so I can keep these nails on my feet still good. I just gotta get my hair done. That's it. I gotta get my hair done. I'm trying to sit here and think, how should I even do it for real, y'all? And then I did get this new wig, but it's a headband wig. It's really not okay, maybe I can do that little, no, that's not it, but got it from Love Me Here. Yeah, I gotta wash it. But I ain't gonna lie to you, it's really nice. It doesn't have a smell, like a bad smell to it either. It's really good. So I'm gonna like wash it to, you know, release all the nastiness out of it, and so that it can just, you know, come to life. Come to life. But I'm not wearing this to DC. That's not about to be the case, so that it's going to sit in the box until I'm wearing it. So yeah, and it was only 150, I think. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. But like, comment, subscribe, like this video. Like this video, please, 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 please. Take no, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notifications, and follow me on Instagram at blakes.daydream. Okay, it's the same as my YouTube. It's just a dot instead of a space. It's a dot, like, you know, it's a period. I'm sorry, it's a period instead of, it's a period in between instead of that space. So follow your girl. I really don't post much. I do, sadly, but